ESPN's Adam Schefter joining us now. Thanks to Death Wish Coffee. Schefter, hope you had a good weekend, my friend. Hopefully much better than Darrelle Revis's, who had the concussion in yesterday's game. What do we know about Revis' condition, Schefter?
Oh, listen, he's got to go through the protocol this week. I remember where Darrelle Revis had a concussion once before and said he was going to be playing, so they'd be fine. I actually think it was against the Miami Dolphins before, too, and he came back and played in that game, and he wound up tearing his ACL. So the one thing with concussions is you just never really know. You have to be very careful. You never know how these things are going to shake out, and we'll see how it shakes out with him tonight.
Shefty, what happened with the Case Keenum situation?
Just a breakdown of communication, a breakdown in the system completely. He goes down, the trainer's coming out, the ATC calls down as she's supposed to from the booth. It doesn't stop the game. The league spent today on the phone with the Rams. The Rams explained their side. It didn't seem like anyone did anything wrong. It just seemed to expose a flaw in the system. And that's something that I think everybody's going to have to work to correct moving forward, but the way they've done it now has not worked out.
Adam, isn't that surprising that the league delegated one person in the booth where that's their job, unless I understand this incorrectly, and it has not worked to perfection this year? Is that surprising?
Well, again, it's the first year that they've had this. So in a certain sense, you could say, well, it takes them time to figure it out, to work out the kinks. On the other hand, the league has put a tremendous emphasis on player safety. The league has done that. And when there's an issue like this, the league did not react and respond favorably. So clearly there have been and are issues that the league needs to work through because what the league has done has not worked out.
Shefty, that same game, the Ravens have two major injuries.
Yeah.
It seems like this season has just been snake bit by the Ravens.
It's been unbelievable. And you look at it, I don't think there's any team in the league that's lost as many good players as the Baltimore Ravens this year. Steve Smith, Terrell Suggs, Joe Flacco, Justin Forsett. You know, the interesting part about the Flacco injury is tears his ACL, tears his MCL, and now you have to wonder if he's going to be healthy for next season. Forget about this season.
Wow.
Next season becomes an issue.
Wow. ESPN's Adam Schefter with Armen and Levack. Thanks to Death Wish Coffee. Schefter, there's news on Peyton Manning. What do you got?
Well, the Broncos have made the decision to go with Brock Osweiler this week. I don't think it's a big surprise to anybody that knows that situation. I think this is a case where basically they feel like Brock Osweiler gives them the best chance to win. He went to Chicago yesterday, didn't turn over the football, and so the Broncos made a decision to start Brock Osweiler this week. Peyton Manning is in Charlotte, North Carolina, going to meet with a foot specialist to see what the situation with his foot is, to see if they can get something corrected, because that's his priority right now.
Adam, the fact that Peyton Manning is getting a second opinion aside from the Broncos doctors, do we look into that at all?
No. I just think that, look, when you're a top-flight athlete, an athletic icon, you need to take every step of precaution all the time. And so we see athletes all the time go down to visit specialists. This is nothing unusual.
Got it.
Colin Kaepernick gets placed on the IR. What are the odds he plays for the 49ers again?
Probably not very good. They're going to have to work out an injury settlement there. I don't think anybody expects that he'll be back in San Francisco again. This probably wraps up his career there. It's amazing how far he's fallen, how quickly. Like, I mean, you just don't see that kind of thing. But in this particular case, he struggled so much they benched him. He went to them, said he needed surgery on his shoulder, so he's going to go have surgery on his shoulder now, and obviously he's going to miss the remainder of the season.
ESPN's Adam Schefter, thanks to Death Wish Coffee. All right, Adam, the Jets wait for former first-round pick Quentin Coples today. We're already speculating here in Albany about the idea of Coples being scooped up by Rex Ryan and the Bills.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to do that. I don't think anybody's going to claim him on waivers because he's got an injury guarantee in his contract next year for $7.5 million, and I think that's the reason the Jets released him, because if anybody picks him up on waivers, let's just say the Buffalo Bills claim him. And they bring him out, and he hurts his knee this week. Well, they owe him $7.5 million for next year, and he's just not a $7.5 million player right now. That's the issue with that right now. And so as long as that's the issue, then they're not going to do that.
Shefty, we're hearing the Giants are getting Donnell back at practice, Prince Mukamura back at practice. Seems like the G-men are getting healthy at the right time for a playoff push.
Well, you know, look, they got a bye week, and it worked out to be a good weekend for them in the sense that the Redskins lost, the Eagles lost, So they had some good luck here in terms of players that basically teams that lost this weekend. It was a good bye weekend. So while you're off, these other teams are losing, and that works out to be a big advantage for a team like the Giants.
ESPN's Adam Schefter, thanks to Death Wish Coffee. And Schefter, we'll be watching you and more tonight during halftime of the Monday Night Football game, one that we're very excited about. Bills going to New England as you prep for this game tonight. What sticks out to you the most about this matchup?
Tonight, I think you have a case where everybody needs to realize that the Patriots are missing Deion Lewis, they're missing Julian Edelman, they're missing both in the game for the first time this season. So it's really not the same Patriot offense. You're going to have to how they adjust going forward here, particularly against the Buffalo defense. And the last time the two teams met, Buffalo blitzed like crazy, and New England threw the ball 54 times, and they couldn't touch Tom Brady all day long. So does Buffalo blitz tonight, or does it not blitz? I think those are some of the questions that we'll be seeing going on tonight.
Interesting.
How much of a chance, Schefter, do you give the Bills of pulling off the upset this evening?
I think they're going to have a chance. I think they're going to be in this game. I think they've got a legitimate opportunity. They're going to have to play a good game, much better than they did last time. But I'll bet you they play a closer game than the two teams played in Buffalo the last time they met earlier this season.
Adam Schefter with Armen and Levack. All right, Adam, we're hearing the word possible franchise quarterback being thrown around in relation to Tyrod Taylor. What does his contract situation look like in Buffalo?
Basically, it's a situation here where he has a clause in his contract if he plays 50% of the plays this year, and he's played so far 74%, and he's played 7 games. So assuming he plays tonight and finishes, that's 8 games. So you figure he's going to have 50% playtime. If he has 50% playtime this year, which now seems like a formality, then the last year that contract voids, and next year becomes the last year in his contract. So he'd be heading into the last year of his deal next year, assuming he plays tonight. And again, listen, the Buffalo Bills want him to be out there. They want him to keep playing. They want him to play well. They want to keep him. So it's, this is a good problem for the Buffalo Bills.
So if he continues to play well, a good chance that he would get another deal, obviously, if he's about to be in the final year of his contract.
Oh, I think so. I think that definitely could happen. I mean, listen, they want to keep him around. That's the idea, and we'll see how it works out.
Schefter, we'll be watching you tonight on halftime, my friend. Thanks for joining us today, man. We appreciate you.
Have a great week, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your families.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, do you get to be at home with the fam? Do you get to step away, or you do football?
I do work that day, but I'll get a little bit of time, so it should work out okay.
How do you do turkey in the Schefter household?
We go to my wife's family. She's got about 50 people coming over. Nice small gathering.
Genius, man. Have a great big Thanksgiving yourself. Thanks, Adam. There he goes, Adam Schefter of ESPN with Armen and Levack. All thanks to our friends at Death Wish Coffee, deathwishcoffee.com.